real reason I don't hang out with like white boys and stuff like that is typically because they do a lot of gay shit or say like gay shit or have like snarky remarks or kind of like weird sarcasm or some shit like that. But I'm just gonna stick to the gay shit because I really just feel like most white boys are kind of like homo in a sense. Yeah, just follow me. But I do feel like most white men are kind of homosexual, right? So it all started. My first thought or my first interaction when I was like 10, 11, 12 with just white boys on a constant basis was when I played baseball, right? It's a team of 15, 16 of us on the baseball team. And it's like 3 black guys and the rest of them white, right? So the white guys, we were cool. We had a really good team that year. We was doing great or whatever. But I noticed white dudes will always mention, at a young age now, will always mention something sexual about a dick, about going to a strip club, or just a whole bunch of shit that us as black kids, we didn't really understand. For instance, our coach said, yeah, what y'all want to do if we win the championship this year? And a couple of the white guys said, we should go to Sammy's. And the black guys, we looking at each other and like, the fuck is Sammy's? Like, we didn't know what the fuck Sammy's was. Come to find out, Sammy's was a strip club, right? So then I noticed, like, sexually, they be a lot more sexually out there than us as black kids, right? Not saying that a lot of stuff didn't go on, but like the people that I typically hung around or was doing baseball with was like family oriented. So like when I noticed that when it's a intact family unit, typically where the man is the head of the house, you don't really have a lot of sexual stuff going on. That's from my experience. Now later on in life, I see a lot of different stuff when it comes to like baby mama shit, right? But right, just bear with me, right? So then I noticed the white boys used to do this thing called cup check. If you ever played baseball, you know what cup check is. I didn't know what cup check was. This is my first year playing. But the white boy, Steven, his name was Steven, he walked around and he was like, cup check, cup check. It was so funny. I never knew what cup check was. I thought cup check was making sure you got your cup on. And they would come around with a baseball bat and tap your dick, making sure you got your cup on. But it's like, they thought it was so funny. And then the black guys looking at each other like y'all were trying to hit our dicks with some bats. Like this shit funny. Like, and then, but then we noticed when it came to cup check, y'all really only did it to the black guys. Y'all really didn't do it to each other. And then, so like, I remember like, it was like the third game, I think it was we had, or the third game, it was around a cup check. And me and the black guys like, hey, y'all don't be coming over here with that fun guy shit. That's what we said, that fun guy shit. Cause we don't go like that. We don't play like that. Like, I don't know what y'all culture is about, but that hitting us in the dick with the bat, shit ain't cool, right? So that's my first incident where I'm just like, okay, white guys different. They are different, right? My second thing, I was on the swim team. Can you believe it? Yes, I was on the swim team. I was a great swimmer. When I was a kid, summertime, we all hung out at the pool in East Lake. A lot of nothing but black kids at the swimming pool, swimming, having swim meets, all this. And that transpired all the way till I got to like the 9th grade, right? So I ended up moving to Oklahoma, get on the swim team, my 9th and 10th grade. And what I noticed was like the white guys on the swim team, because it's only me and one other black guy on the swim team. His name was James. It was me and James. And everybody else was white. Everybody. Anyone you know, black girls' name. Everybody else was white, right? So then I just noticed their conversations was a lot different. So we would go to the, after the swim, we would go to after the swim meets or swim practice, we would go into the locker room, take showers and shit, whatever, just typical shit, right? And we would notice like the white guys would be just looking and doing a little weird shit. And then they got to the point, I guess, as the season progressed, they got more comfortable. So they would just be doing shit like grabbing each other dicks. Or I remember this one time we was all in the shower, just taking a shower, just typical guy shit. You're going to take a shower in the locker room. No funny business. But one of the white guys was like, look, it's a snail. And I look, and he wrapped his Peter Wacker around his balls, and he was like, it's a snail. And I'm like, this is weird. And me and the other guy on the team, like, okay, like, and y'all know what I'm talking about. If you black, I don't know if other cultures do this, You know the look you give another black person when some shit ain't right. You just look at them like, you don't say nothing. You just give them a look, and they like, and then after they were like, bro, did you just see that shit? Like, they've been doing a lot of gay shit lately. Like, they think this shit cool and funny and shit, grabbing each other dicks and looking at each other dicks and shit like that. Shit is weird, right? Okay. I thought it was weird. He thought it was weird. The white guys thought it was fun. Also, this was around the time when I started hearing about the term eat out. I never heard about eat out, eat out, eat out until I got on the swim team. And the white girls was like, oh, yeah, you know, such and such ate my pussy and all this type of stuff. And I'm like, the fuck is going on with, like, who putting a cootie pop in their mouth? This is, like, I'm telling y'all, like, when it comes to a lot of sexual stuff, all of this stuff is new because I came up in a very strict Christian household. My dad was there, mom was there. So like a lot of sexual stuff, I wasn't even exposed to young as these motherfuckers. I'm talking about like 15, like 16. And I'm just listening. They like eating pussy. I'm like, who the fuck want to put a pussy in their mouth, right? That's my thought. I'm like, to this day, I still had that thought though. Like I grew up where strong black men, we still don't think putting a vagina in your mouth is masculine, but that's another story for another day, right? Third incident, playing football, right? So football is happening. So it's like 11th grade, 12th grade. They had this guy. He actually went pro. Really good, decent player. You know what I'm saying? He ended up losing his team the Super Bowl, but I'm not going to say his name because I don't want him. We had our little spit spat in high school, so I don't want him to think that I'm trying to throw him on the bus. But if I say the name, they ain't gonna be like, oh, okay, you went to high school with this person. But anyways, so the white guys would be like, they would say little stuff in class. They were like, yeah, black guys' dicks are just like huge, or like they would say stuff, and there was like this one particular dude. Now, no gay stuff, just not gay. But it was like stuff we just you noticed, but you didn't say. Like as a black man, I'd be like, oh, this dude's dick is huge. Like that's not a conversation I'm going to say, right? So this other guy, no lie, just being real, it was like he did have a extremely big penis. But the white guys were so fascinated by it. Like they would be in class just, oh, such and such, he's hung like a fucking horse. Like, and they were just so fucking fascinated by it. And then I started getting around these groups of white guys and like, these dudes are always talking about dicks. Like even when I watch like movies that like Seth Rogen produced, Sausage Party and all this, like, what the fuck is up with white guys and dicks so much, right? So then hearing this. Okay, cool. So then after, high school, go to college for a little while, I'm at the bar. I'm 23 years old. I'm at the bar, chilling, badass white bitch dancing on me, having a good night, thinking I'm a fucker, all this type of shit, right? So after we get done dancing, I go to the bar. I'm at the bar, I'm chilling, doing my thing, right? She comes up behind me, grabs me, and she's like, I had so much fun with you. Like she's all flirty and stuff. And this is like really my first time ever just interacting with a white girl like that. Like in high school, I had, my interactions about 11th, 12th grade where I would get my dick up, but it wasn't nothing serious because I'm not really attracted to white women like that. But this white girl was bad. When I say nigga bad, she was bad, right? And so I'm like, okay, cool. It is. We gonna do the do whatever, right? So while me and her sitting there at the bar drinking, a white guy comes up while me and her drinking, and we drinking. She leaves, right? And he was like, she's nice, ain't it? Like, yeah, she bad. I was like, she bad. I was like, I need to try to take her home tonight. He said, you like her? I was like, yeah, I like her. And at this time, like, this is when I'm motherfucking working out and shit. Back wide as your mammy, size of your mammy house. Like, I'm big as shit, jacked as shit. She rubbing on my arms and shit. I'm picking this bitch up and humping this bitch all in the club. She's all like, everybody, go. I'm at a white bar. So, this shit is permissible at the white bar. So we having a good fucking time, right? So as she goes back while I'm sitting at the bar still, and this white man talking to me, older gentleman, he's just like, oh, you like her, right? I'm like, yeah, she cool. Like, I didn't try to hit that with the whoop. He was like, that's my wife. I don't know where it's going, but I know that I'm like okay, I might have to fight this motherfucker tonight because his wife is kind of on me, and he's telling me that this is his wife because I know in black clubs somebody probably gonna get shot tonight for dancing on somebody's wife like this, right? And I was like, oh, my bad, bro. Like I ain't mean no. He's like, no, it's fine, it's fine. Like this is what we do. And I was like, what you do? He's like, yeah, this is what we do. She likes to come out and get drunk and dance with everybody. As you can tell, I'm an older guy, like that. And then she comes back, and she's like, oh yeah, Cedric, he's great. I really like him. And I was like, oh, okay. And white dude just says, you want to go home with us? Home with both of you? No. Like at first I thought about it because I was like, what does home with you look like? And then I had, so then I thought about it. I started inquiring. And then he was like, well, I was like, I never really done anything like this, right? Because I'm still at this time 23. I had my sexual experiences, but I did not know how vast or how deviant sex could really get, right? So listening and talking to them, dude was like, yeah, my wife likes to have sex and, you can fuck her and I'm just going to sit over there and watch. At this time, I didn't know it was a thing. I didn't even know it had a name. Like all over the internet now, you see cuckold. Like I didn't even know that was a fucking thing, right? But I know it's a thing now, right? But at that point in time, I did not know what the fuck was going on, right? So I'm like, who the fuck wants to get a wife fuck, right? So then I was like, I was just going through my mind and all my rationale about if I fuck this white man wife and then she like it too much, he might get jealous. And then I was like, well, what if they try to like rob me or set me up? See, then I'm now I didn't know, my mind went to the nigga side because that if some shit like this was to happen, I'm definitely getting set up to get robbed. Like she gonna call me back and then they gonna rob me. I'm gonna be butt ass naked on the side of the highway and took my card and my phone. See, that's what I was thinking. Or I was thinking they was going to like wrap me up or something or take my order. Like I was just thinking a whole bunch of wild shit of this cannot be just strictly sex. I know it is now. I got other guy friends that have actually done what I'm talking about. Like they'll be at the club, same scenario, white girl dancing, goes to the bar, she comes up talking, white man comes up, she walks away, the white man and him having a conversation, want to fuck my wife. They agree to it, they go fuck the wife, husband over there jacking his dick off, and it's cool. Like that's okay. Cool. I'm not that. I don't want to be participating in that because I just be like, what if because then I started researching, right? And this was my thing. Like, what if he gets turned on enough or I ain't paying attention? Like I'm, him, like I'm killing him and I ain't paying attention. I just feel somebody come caress the back of me and on my neck and I'm looking at him like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, I'm here for your wife. Like, I gotta juke out this bitch because I don't, like, get the fuck off me. Like, that's what I was thinking. Like, bro, you could try to like smash me because I don't know how this gets down. But like I said, I'm still getting acclimated to the sex world. I didn't even know all of this shit existed. Like, I didn't even know we want to have a threesome. Like, all the threesomes that was had by me was because the woman did. I really just like to take my time with one woman. A lot of people like threesomes. I think they're very over fucking rated. They're overrated because I first of all, I'm gonna say this. You have, if two women are gonna have sex, if you're gonna have a threesome, you're gonna have two women there, you definitely have to have two women that like women. If they don't like each other, they ain't trying to eat no cat, they just gonna sit there and watch the other one, or they ain't kissing, or they ain't playing with each other, sucking each other. If they're not working in tandem, this is not going to be good, right? So they're kind of how I had two of them. That's kind of how both of mine went. Like I was two friends, drunk night, smashing, whatever. I'm not going to tell y'all that, but back to what I said. So this is one of the reasons why I don't really have I don't have any white male friends because, like I said, I noticed that white boys, they just different. They just really different. They see the world different. They culturally see the world different. I still remember when I was younger, hearing older black men talking about how they had to go across the track to get their dicks up because the black women didn't suck dick. And so they had to go across the track that the white women suck their dick because the woman that they had at the house didn't believe in sucking dick like that, right? So these are all the stories that I'm hearing older men say. And so you got to think about it like when it comes to sexual, I don't think nobody more sexual than white people. When it comes to, like, when you watch porn, the stuff they do, the outlandish behavior, this is just crazy, right? So I don't think there is anybody that is just more sexually out there than white people, right? So I'm just gonna be there, say that. But now I see that a lot of black people have been whitewashed. So that's why when I'm having conversations with black men, if I don't hang out with no black men, if they say pause, no homo, or any of those are just like weird things to say. If we are two men talking to each other, interacting with each other, and then you think you have to say pause because you think my mind is going to go somewhere sexual with you while we're talking as men. That's weird, because why the fuck is you thinking about sex while you talking to me as a man? You should not have to say pause, no homo, wait, or that didn't sound right. Like, just keep talking. We're going to act like what you say is not gay because it's not gay, because it's not supposed to be gay. But if your mind is always on sex, or your mind is thinking that somebody's going to think you gay or question your sexuality, then I understand why you would do that. But none of my partners or people, the black people I hang around, we say pause. We don't have to say none of that because we are straight heterosexual men. I don't question my sexuality. I'm not gonna question yours. I don't want to run a train with nobody. I don't want to be in a room with no. If we in a room and it's way more Peter Wackers than it is vaginas, we have entered gay territory. I'm sorry. When niggas we used to be talking about, yeah, we ran a train, and it's like, y'all ran a train on the shard, and so you mean to tell me but 6 of y'all and one of her? Like, and people used to be bragging about this. Like, I used to be hearing this like in middle school. Like, I hear it, but I never understood what a train was. Like, I remember chicks was getting hit in the gym under the bleachers, and it'd be like one. I thought, like, yeah, y'all was hitting her like that. I'm like, this is weird to say the least. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is weird to do, but niggas was doing it, and they was high-fiving each other and thinking it was cool. And just like, bro, you put your Peter Wacker where another nigga put his Peter Wacker, and another dude put his Peter Wacker, and another dude put his Peter Wacker. And now that we grown and we see like how crazy and how wild and how women get down nowadays, I just don't understand how y'all out here putting y'all mouth on these women's vaginas. I'm sorry. I can't do it. That's disgusting. I know they get down like this. Like, bro, in Tennessee, nigga, I don't know if y'all seen it. Tennessee said 33% of the men that's in question for paternity is not the father. We ain't got to act like women don't get down, get around. We ain't got to act like women are wholesome. We ain't got to put the Disney fairy tale out there. Women be getting down out here, bro. Nut live inside of the vagina up to 5 days. And y'all out here telling me, oh, yeah, I'm going to eat on the first night. Yo, not me. I ain't, nigga. Nigga. You can do a background check. Female will tell you, I ain't no putting no cootie pop in my mouth. I'm sorry. Cause like, bro, I was raised very masculine, and you doing certain things to a woman like that. Nah, like your wife, cool. You married this woman, you think that she's a suitable partner to spend the rest of your life with, to share finances with, household with, children with. That's understandable. But somebody that you just freaking on, and you see occasionally, y'all just having just crazy sex, and you won't think that she had another dude knocking her off? Or what about the dudes that want to play the side dude role? Like, y'all niggas are volunteering and thinking that y'all got one up because you know what's going on, you know how shit, but you still are going in a vagina that she's giving to the man that she stays with, and you're still eating that same vagina that she's going to swap with. And your excuse is, I know what she's doing. I'm the side dude. I could do less and I still get vagina. I don't want no vagina like that. I'm sorry. I care about my body. I care about my health. I care about my name. I care about where I come from. I care about, I have children. I care about my children. I don't want nothing to come out crazy sexually about their dad. I don't ever want to be considered like a sexual deviant at all, right? And so that's kind of like why I have an issue when I be around white boys, because it never fails. When I watch an Aiden Ross stream, they're talking about, here goes some more dick shit here. I'm like, bro, why do y'all can't go 2 sentences without saying something about a penis? Like, y'all never pictured, like, y'all don't never see that. Like, if y'all ever watch some white boys on the screen, live stream, video, jackass, street interview, they're always saying some gay shit, right? Always saying about some dick shit. And granted, let me tell y'all, granted, black men now, they have been whitewashed, and there is a strong push to make black men homosexual. Point blank period. I don't give a damn what y'all say. It's evident, it's prevalent, because we already know when it comes to the masculinity, the last people you got to go break down is like the black man, because black men typically are like staples for masculinity. Even when we see sports, when we see how black men carry themselves, how they dress, just how you know, sexually desired black men are, we understand what's going on. We know this. But like I said, this is my reasoning. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. It is what it is. Peace.